Think AI isn't going to impact your career? Let's chat then about this video put up by CNBC on YouTube this past week titled Klarna to Have Workforce with AI, i.e. cut in half. So let's find out quickly a little more about Klarna. Their website says Klarna is a Swedish fintech company that provides payment processing services for online sites and is focused on buy now, pay later, which most sites are offering now. The company has almost 5,000 employees, most of them in Stockholm and Berlin. So this is a major company. So what did they have to say, Klarna? And you can check out this video. I'll leave the link to it below. Klarna plans to use generative AI initially and especially for coding, but shortly after that, marketing, they say, to automate many of the things that half their human beings are doing today, right now. So these are good jobs. These are high-paying jobs. These are not low-wage, minimum-wage jobs. This is why here on the AI Guide, our mission is to catapult your career and help you thrive in the age of AI, because the alternative in the future will be long-term unemployment. So basically, Klarna is a very profitable company. They aren't doing this because they're losing money. They're doing it because corporations, by their nature, seek efficiency. And one of the biggest expenses, especially for a fintech company, once the initial software platform is developed and cost-wise is mostly money under the bridge, is people. So reducing staff has an outsized impact on margin. Now, all other corporations are the same, but fintech is mostly human expense, meaning payroll, benefits, etc. So why coding? Many of you may have seen a recent video where Amazon stated that they expect to be doing all of their entry-level coding very, very shortly using a large language model tailored for coding. So that's Amazon, one of the biggest companies on the planet. And if it's good enough for Amazon and they're leading the way on this issue, many others will copy, especially tech firms, but many other companies will copy this. The other area they specifically mention is marketing. This is also all over the internet now, that tailored LLMs, large language models, can do very well at basic marketing tasks. What are those? Writing copy, creating a campaign, defining your target audiences, all of the things that are historical marketing functions. And again, for a fintech like this, marketing automation is low-hanging fruit. Why? Because they're already a tech company. They can incorporate this kind of technology easily, both in marketing and in coding. What's a further piece of support? My daughter is a senior in college this year, and many of the kids she knew graduated last year. So they graduated in 2023. The majority of them were not able to get jobs right out of college because many of them were focused on computer science and no one was hiring. And to extend the impact of what's going on, I will talk next week about another video that just came out this week discussing this whole issue, but particularly focusing on white-collar work. So folks 45 and younger, this is seriously important stuff because you have not reached or just reaching your peak earning years. And if the kind of best paying jobs are disappearing or starting entry-level jobs, which makes it very difficult to move up the ladder and get higher pay, are starting to disappear, then you need to prepare yourself for this. So regularly on the AI Guide here, we give you career guidance. We specifically give you guidance to focus on careers that require the human touch and will therefore take the longest to automate. If you don't believe me, believe Kai-Fu Lee, who is very famous and a top venture capitalist in the AI ecosystem in China, and previously the US, although there's a lot of stuff going on now between the US and China. I'm not going to talk about that because this is not a political channel. But suffice it to say, this is a man who would know, and he said exactly the same thing. And then very recently, Jeff Hinton, who presumably you all know, one of the godfathers of AI, said exactly the same thing. So what are these careers? Well, if you're not going to college, they're being a plumber or an electrician or a massage therapist, and for a while, social work, home health care. If you have gone to college, manufacturing will still need white-collar employees for quite a while. Distribution will need white-collar employees for quite a while, not blue-collar, but white-collar. And certain specialized occupations like doctor and lawyer, although many of the things that those two professions do today, right now, will be automated. And finally, public accounting. They're desperately short of people in public accounting. CPA firms can't even hire nearly the number of staff they need to. So those are some ideas that I regularly give. And previously, I had done a beta course to help you with a career transition that needs some rework at this point, which I'm working on, and that course will come back soon. And then you'll have the chance to step through a specific process of changing your career. Why do I know about this? Well, part of my job is running human resources for companies for 20 years now, so I know how people are hired and fired and how they get benefits and all that stuff. I know it extremely well. So you can rely on me to guide you through this career transition that is going to start to hit hard in a year or two and hit very hard in 3 to 5 years from now. So you need to prepare yourself. And this video on Klarna is Exhibit A for this week of taking initiative, being proactive, doing yourself a favor, and getting yourself into a relatively AI-safe career spot. And I also have just started doing posts on major things changing society that are not necessarily AI, but may at the margin have to do with AI. I just did a post, so check that out as well. So thanks so much for tuning in. We really need your support on Patreon. Supporting us financially will allow us to continue to grow the channel and provide you even more resources to prepare yourself for a highly automated future. So thanks so much. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye.